So I want to finish off our case studies with one that's actually in Buffalo, New York. Once again, whatever small connections I have to it, why it interests me, why I think it could interest you. So this is an addition to Roswell Park. It was by FX Fowl, which is now FX Collaborative. And one of the things that got me interested in this project when I saw it completed um, was some similarities to actually, and obviously, um, kind of pride in some of the early work that I did with Boston Valley Terracotta. And a little backstory: with when I was consulting for them, I had the opportunity to do a lot of their marketing material. They were in the early formation of getting into the rain screen terracotta market. And so I had a free hand to do a lot of fun things. Like, for instance, this is a trade show exhibit I built for them. All of the shapes of the profiles of the baguettes, the tiles that look like they're baguettes, the curved tiles, the bench, the samples that are sitting on front of the stands, the creation of the stands. All of that was design work that I was given the opportunity to do. So I was actually, I came up with ideas that they would actually cut the dies and extrude the panels with. So just a kind of product design inside thing, not architectural, but still something really fun. And I noticed that a lot of similarities in the kind of techniques that were used in this modular curtain wall facade system. So once again, I'm going to step you through this. It's really quite quick. It's only a few slides. I'll take careful note of this idea, once again, of this idea of starter course to bring the panels in the right alignment as they're going to go up the building. So over my head, you can see that placement of the starter course, typically happening over that podium level, the extended first floor, two-story level that most high rises have. And through the years, I've had students have mixed feelings about their feelings about the building. These are in many ways glass boxes. They are intended to give people maximize their views to the exterior. But I think this is a really wonderful articulation and combination of the use of terracotta in kind of a unique way. So here we have a close-up of it. So here we have what looks like baguettes, but at some point they just become a baguette rail. That kind of texture that's repeated in the solid tiles with the baguettes over a solid surface and then a smooth surface, and just that kind of playing back and forth with patterns. Remembering this is all a modular system, so you're creating maybe two or three different concepts of panel systems, and then deciding how many times they repeat before a pattern might change in the system in order to create this overall composition of a facade. And this is just another shot of that building from I believe that's the actually the northeast elevation of the building. And this would be kind of a southeast elevation of the building. So just another idea, that variation. And then I'll just, once again, back to that shop project to remind you, thinking about these kind of panel systems. We're going to be working through a really simple panel system in order to get us through our project quickly. But I really want to keep your mind lubricated and open to the idea that there's all kinds of opportunities for creating visual interest in these facade systems. Once again, just another triangular facade system. Still, actually, it's triangular, but you'll notice as the panel's going in, the two units are together, so it's almost a square assembly that ends up having that kind of triangular appearance. And then also noticing how that last panel is actually going on an angle, so we don't have to just have flat surfaces. We can have angled tops and still have modularized assemblies. And the picture to the left is just another modular assembly going in, but I kind of flagged it because you can see the attachment clips and just get a feeling. Now this is a panel system that's actually being hoisted into place with a crane system. And so once again, that's the three case studies. And the next thing we'll look at is the structural evaluations of curtain wall systems for wind load deflection.